it ever crazy today? Oh, I hate this. I hate computers, guys. Trying to get this out there, but well, I can't find what I'm looking for. Oh well. I tried to share it. Hello, Holland and Lily. How are you doing? It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day here. I'm telling you, I am just so absolutely thrilled with this weather. It was like 65 last night when I went to bed, and made it very nice. How is the weather where you guys are at? Trying to get this shared out too. Hey, Christy. It's chilly here. Yay. Well, not for you, yay, but for me, yay. Of course, you need some of that to get rid of those ticks, huh? Oh, and by the way, I got great news. What they thought I had from the tick bites, they said I didn't have it, so they said I didn't have the limes, but they were looking for 2 other things that ticks carry that they thought that I had. So we don't really know what is going on, what I have, This is really weird. Trying to find something on here and I can't find it. Hardly in here. It is. For some reason, this computer is not wanting me. I don't know if I'm in the right place. Okay. Oh, well. Anyways, you guys are here. That's all that matters. Sun's out and cool. Good deal. I saw a huge black snake out yesterday. Wow. I've got a huge black snake in my backyard too, and I just shoo him on. Hey, Tony, how are you today? It's going great here. Beautiful, beautiful weather. I am going nuts. I'm trying to. My neighbor gave me, because I'm always giving her fruit and stuff like that. She gave me a Ring. Doorbell thing so that I can hook it up and be able to see, who comes in, all that kind of stuff. And I want you to know, they're telling me that it ain't gonna work. They can't get it to set up with my internet. Go figure. Christy, my snake doesn't really, I don't know what he eats. He must eat lizards, or I don't know what he eats, because I've never seen any other snakes around here other than him. Well, other than, I've had several black snakes die, but I've never seen another kind of snake here, thank goodness. Very nice in Tennessee, sunny and 56. I don't know if I brought my phone over here. I probably should have done that. It's 75 here, but it's nice. Very nice weather for me, because it's usually in the high 80s or 90s. Christy, he needs to stay out of my hen house or else. Maybe that's where my eggs go. Oh yeah, those are nice. Is it called ring? Yes, it is. But evidently she bought it in 2016, so it may not be any good. They said it's out of warranty, so they're not going to even try to fix it. Hey, Pam, how's it going, honey? It's 60 degrees there. Cool. See, and now she lives up in the Panhandle of Florida, and we're 15 degrees difference. Wow. What do you use to go live your phone? I'm thinking of doing a live. Never have. Well, I can go live on my phone, but I like going live on the computer because it's stable and I don't have to hold it and all that stuff, Hey, Shelly. I had the kids here, so the house is a total mess. I have got so much work to do. Hey, Linda. Oh, cool. Just one? Another fainting baby today. You're too funny, Higgs. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait. I just can't wait. I'm so excited. David and I are like, okay, now we've got everything situated to head out the door. Okay. LOL. Hey, Holland. Oh, wow, 6 acres. I was talking to my sister last night about all the babies. Congratulations on the goat. Yeah, she's always got something happening around there. I'm ready to be in the country too, Christy. It's driving me insane. You would not believe the stuff that goes on here. Kathy, I haven't seen a good deer since I got that one last week. Hope I didn't get the only one. Well, if I don't get one, I don't get one, but it is what it is, right? That's what they. That's right. Reason why it's called hunting, not shooting. They're waiting for Josie to come and get one. It's her turn this time, right? Brody got the last big one, and it's her year this time, isn't it? Neither one of them got a big one last year, did they? Mm-hmm. And we were trying to figure out from the picture, we don't know how many points that one had on it. There will be more, trust me. Just a little slow right now. Yep. We have a lot of deer here. Show 5 in my front yard this morning. Wow. I can't wait to put more deer on the shelf. It is so delicious. I'm telling you. And I love canning it. Mine only had 8, but they were big. Yeah, I know. I thought it was a 10-pointer, to be honest with you. Yep, venison's the best. I'm telling you, I would take it over beef any day of the week. One of these days, I'd love to be able to go and harvest a moose or caribou or something different, just to see what kind of flavor that has too. But that's a bucket list thing. I had 14 in the yard when I arrowed him. Yep. I believe it. Is Patty and Matt going to get to come this year? Yeah, we had bison. It is great too. Yeah, my ex-sister-in-law lives in Alaska, and I've always wanted to go there. Bison is delicious. Y'all having a meetup? Actually, we had the meetup in September, and there's a couple of us that are really tight friends, so we visit each other occasionally. I'm getting hungry. I'm starving. I ate breakfast, but I didn't get satisfied, I guess, because it's only been like 3 hours and I'm already starving. Well, maybe it's been longer than that. 6 o'clock. It's been 6 hours since I ate. I lost track of time, I guess. No wonder I'm hungry. I don't know what I was going to say. My brain just lost me. Oh, I don't have the baby today. In the spring, I should have our guest cabin ready. If you're ever in Nashville, come stay with us. Cool. I would love to, Tony. David and I want to do some traveling since we've got the little trailer thing. We don't even have to. We don't have to stay with anybody. We just have to, you know, uh, it's all. We're gonna have it all fixed up really nice, so we can stay in that. We're gonna be staying probably in that when we're at Holland's house too. I ate already, but can't get enough coffee this morning. Oh, I made coffee. I have to drink some coffee whenever I get done with this. Be great to have you guys. Thank you. We have 2 RV hookups as well. Cool. David's changing. I don't know if you were aware of this, but he is converting his closed lawn trailer into a beautiful well, it's not beautiful, but it's going to be a nice trailer, and I enjoy sleeping on that mattress. It's he took the mattress out of his spare room, and it just makes me drift. Let's see. Kathy, your bedroom is ready. Okay, Holland. I'm trying to not drink as much coffee and having racing heart, but it's hard. Yeah, I've got to that's weird. I've got to call the doctor and find out when my appointment was. I thought it was on the 5th, but it's not on here. I've got to see the heart doctor and find out what the stress test and the echo showed. Because I am still dizzy as can be whenever I get up and down. You know, when I bend down or squat or something, I get back up, I feel like I'm going to pass out. It is on his YouTube channel. Is it on his YouTube channel? What are you asking about, Tony? David's channel? No. I can't get him to make videos and put them up. He is so, how do I say this? I don't even know if he's making videos about it. I told him to video everything he does on it. He put the AC and the heating in the top of it and everything. And he's, we've got to lay the carpet in there. In fact, I think I'm going to call him and tell him, let's do it this afternoon, because I am going to have the baby tomorrow. But he is really, what is that word for people who are very meticulous about things? They want it done a specific way. I'm not too fussy about my videos. Hey, I'm me, and I put them together and show you what I'm doing. Well, he's not like that. He's got to have all this high definition and all this. He's gone to several different, what do you call them things? Like, see, I just use the plain picture program on my computer. I don't add anything. Or yes, he's a perfectionist, very picky. Yes, very picky. And I have put together videos for him, and all he has to do is upload it. He's like, I gotta fix it. I'm like, oh, you're driving me insane. Do whatever you want, but don't complain when you don't have subscribers because you're not putting up content. Right, dude? Anyways. But he's very busy, and the sad part is guys, he's got so much that he does that people could be learning from him. He's all time working on electrical stuff. He's all time fixing stuff. And I mean, sometimes he jerry rigs it, but he could be putting that stuff up. Hey, Britain Farms. I can't remember your name to save my life. I make mistakes all the time on videos, but I'm getting better. Hey, you know what? Like I said, I'm not. If I wanted to make movies, I'd get a production crew, and then, it would be something different. But I'm not into all that. I just want to show you guys what I'm doing and have friends and just I don't care if I get any bigger. I just want to be with my friends. Does that make sense? David is talented. We could all learn from him. I know, he is so smart. I mean, guys, y'all just don't even know. And the stories he could tell you, he was a truck driver. He's got all kind of stories. Not all of them good, but he's got some stories. I could teach folks what not to do, huh? Okay. My name is April. April. I have to remember that. Thank you, April. I am so bad with names, guys. It's just not funny. Now, Tony, your wife's name's Patty, right? I hope I didn't mess that up. I think we got a lot of Patties. Hello, Holland, Christy, Shelley. I was down in the woods at my son's farm checking on the new baby boy. He looks like a grizzly. Girl, that was a trip watching that kid jumping all over that shed and jumping way from high. That was like, oh my goodness. I hope he doesn't hurt himself. I'm really lucky God is patient. Yeah, me too. Yes, Patty. Good. I got that right. I can't believe it. Oh, need to name him Grizzly. Yes, that would be a great name for him, Linda. Unless you've already picked something else. Hey, Teresa's changed her little icon. Girl, that is cute. Wish we could see it better. Hey, Kathy and everybody, I'm listening at work. Very busy day. Yeah, we know how it is for you, babe. I hope you joined. I didn't see whether or not you joined our little thingy today. You better have your Fitbit on. Because I am going to rock and roll this week. I'm going to put some steps in, I hope. Although I wish I could have put the steps in from yesterday. Let's see. Yesterday, I did. Or not yesterday. Saturday. I had 8,073 steps on Saturday. Woo-hoo. I wouldn't have been on the bottom if I could have added Saturdays in. Guys, I have to tell you, Teresa, myself, my mom, and my daughter-in-law are on the Fitbit thing, and it tells us all how many steps we do each week for just the 5 days, Monday through Friday. And we have a lot of fun, but I'm always on the bottom and I'm busy. And I'm like, how in the world does my mother, who sits in a chair all day long, get more steps than me? I don't get it. I think she's running around the house whenever she sees that she's getting lower than me or close to me. I think she gets up and runs around the house. What do you guys think? Granddaughter really wants me to get goats when I move. Aww. Now, Christy, are you going to be close to your granddaughter or far away? Hey, Patty. Quick prayer request heading to the bank regarding the loan on my house. Yeah, I've been praying for that, sweetheart. Are you wanting them to forgive that loan or do better on it or something? I can't remember what exactly. The lien. Okay, to remove the lien. I had to read that again. All right, Tony. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. And I can't wait to see the work on the cabin. I'm not getting notifications for you either as well. Now, I did get that one on the stove, but I'm gonna check again and see if I missed anything. I'm usually behind until Thursday or Friday, then I catch up. Yeah, I know how it is because you're working at work, but still you out there feeding them animals. I think it was because you took the watch off, Teresa. I think that's why. Hopefully now that you're supposed to be leaving it on while you're showering, you should not have that problem. 4 hours away. Well, that's not too bad. I mean, it's nice that you're able to be that close. I mean, you could be a lot further. Soon, thank you. Oh, check your bell. Yeah, my bell's always on for you. My friends that I talk to all the time, or quite frequently, their bell is on. I've had to go in and unbell some channels that I don't know that well or whatever. I mean, I'll go in and click on them and comment every once in a while so that I can keep my subscriptions clean, but I'm sorry, I have to text my neighbor back. Okay, I can't talk now, but I'll call you later. They have plans to move to Chattanooga soon. Cool. Very cool. Sorry, guys, my nose. Well, I don't know if y'all know me. Y'all know me. I'm always got my nose itching. I have a fan going on me, and when fans and stuff hit me, I don't know if it's because it's blowing dust or if it's blowing because I'm very hairy. I have a little teeny fuzz on me, and I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it makes my nose itch. And I spent the whole weekend with the grandbabies. I had a blast, guys. They helped me so much. I hope you guys seen the video. We literally moved a ton of plants. They helped me move stuff out to the street. And I mean, it is shaping up so well. I'm so excited. And I'm hoping that I can get some of the trash that they have messed up out there before. I'm hoping to get some of that trash out of the backyard too. Little bit goes a long way sometimes, but I had a call and got behind. I will have to rewatch tonight. I will watch the video with the grands tonight too. All right, thank you, baby. Those grandbabies were so precious, aren't they? I mean, let me tell you, I was afraid they was going to eat the whole mint plant up. They just kept on. Nana, I want some more. Nana, I want some more. I'm like, okay, I hope this don't give them, bathroom problems. It didn't seem to, but I'm like, they really loved it. And then Lance is trying to eat other plants. He was up there eating. I hope it doesn't hurt him. He was up there and he tried to eat a guava leaf, and I'm like, okay, I don't know if that's edible. And then I have to give him a long lecture again. I'd already given him a long lecture. You cannot eat everything in Nana's yard. I forgot to tell their mom they love mint so well. And I was so surprised. Oh, Laura knew what it was before I told her what it was. It's like unbelievable. Now, it's so funny too. She didn't care, like I gave her a leaf from the Malabar spinach. She didn't care that much for it by itself, but when she had it in a salad, she loved it. Is that funny or what? I guess it's because our taste buds change when we've got more than one thing, and she liked it in salad. And I can't wait to grow more of that Malabar spinach. That stuff is really good. I know. And that's why I took out, there's certain plants that I took out of my yard. Now they do know that the angel trumpets are poisonous, so they know to leave those alone. I won't remove them. But I think they've got enough sense not to mess with them. But I had a hollyberry bush, and I removed it because I don't want a kid that, because see, even not just me, but my next door neighbor, she grows all of the fruits and vegetables and stuff like that too. And I did not want her grandbabies to go over and think that that was a bush that they could pick something and eat from. So she was upset because I got rid of it, but I tried to explain to her it's very dangerous to have something so poisonous with all this food. Baby goats are such great company. Yep. Michaela used to love to graze in the garden, and I had to tell her only eat if Nana says okay. Yep. Linda, those goats multiply fast. We went from 7 to 19 overnight, it seemed. Yeah, it does. Some of hers have 4 babies at one time. And you know what? Until I got onto YouTube, I thought goats only had 1 or 2 babies. I didn't know they had 3 or 4. Don't forget, if you guys got prayer requests, go ahead and set them up sometime before I get to that time. Oh, my nose. And I don't know if y'all seen the video on the Christmas limas. Oh my word, those! I have eaten them before, but those were better than the ones I made before. I mean, really, really super good. And perfect amount for David and I. I ate out of it twice, and David ate out of it too. I just want a few goats. We didn't stop till we had 27. Then we figured time to get rid of some. I could see that. Oh, and Holland. The kids love, love, love the rabbits. They've named one Snowman, one is Snowball, and the other one is Frosty. So every one of them's got a name now. They were petting them. The kids are a little bit afraid that they're going to get bit because we had one rabbit that did bite. They do multiply quickly. We now have 17 at my rescue and 4 at my son's farm at the back of our farm. Wow. I thought you had more than that, Linda. Lily said she loves the names and laughed. Aw. Hey, Glenn. How's it going? Yeah. I think I would have goats to help with, like if I had property that needed to be cleared and stuff like that. I would love to eventually have a couple of goats and pigs to go along with the rabbits. We have the chickens we will have soon. Well, this is my dream. If we get property, I've already got the chickens. I've already got the rabbits. The next thing I want is like a milk cow. But I would probably get pigs before then. And probably goats would be the last ones. Tell Lily hello for me. I don't want goats again. Pigs eat as much as... Wait a minute. Pigs eat as much, and pigs are tasty. I won't eat goat. I don't think I've ever eaten goat. Young lady, come here and stop that scratching. Ginger, come here. Do I need to shut the door for you? I'm going to close this door, guys, because the people across the street, and I don't want her raising pain. You good, Mama, okay? Stop that scratching. Now, Teresa, I need to know, did you tell David to put motor oil on her? We will never do goats again. Wasn't for us. Yeah, I'm not too into goats, but I think they're pretty, and I love the ones that I will tell you, I love the ones that Wilma and Linda have. They're really cool, but I don't know. No, not me. What did I ask? I don't know what I said. So like I said, it's been crazy around here. I got housework to do. I got more yard work to do. But we did so much yard work. It's like, oh my goodness. I mean, what they helped me with made like 3 of my days. You ask about motor. Oh, motor oil. Yes. Did she answer that? I didn't tell David that. Oh, okay. See, y'all heard it. I'm going to tell him. Did not tell David that. See, that's what he's always done when they have skin problems. But I don't believe that is a good thing to do because there's too much toxins in motor oil. Too much toxins. And I want her, we did change her diet, and it's like, I feel like she's almost scratching more. Pigs, we adopt them out to help fund the rescue. Folks love little bottle babies. Easy to socialize them. But Linda, isn't it true that they should have more than one? Aren't goats like? Don't they need more than one? Aren't they very social and they're not happy if they're by themselves? I used new stock from Tractor Supply. Okay. People used to use motor oil to smother mange mites. Yeah, she don't got that. Most of my goats. Now I may try that again. She did have some fleas on her, and she's very allergic to fleas. Very, 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 very allergic to fleas. So I bathed her again, and I may bathe her again just to be sure. And I used the maybe it's because I used the jewelweed soap. I don't know. Most of the goats we had were rescued too. Everyone wants a baby till they get bigger. Yep. Christy, that's what my dad did to his hunting dogs. Yeah, David has done that before to a dog, and I don't remember. I think it was before my time. Before he found me. I found him. Or he was introduced to me, I should say. Kind of like puppies, pigs. My animals have my last name. Yes, the soap should help some. What is it about goats that makes all y'all not like them? I don't know. I'm not saying I don't like goats. I do like goats. In fact, I enjoy bottle feeding them and everything, and they're very friendly when they're at that age. But when they get bigger, I think they're meaner. Although Linda's are not, but I just how do I say this? The animals that I want for a purpose. Like I want to eat them, or I want to use them for compost. It's hard to have a big space for goats and gather their compost. I mean, their manure, where I can get as much manure from the rabbits. And now I know that you can milk them, but I've never drank goat's milk. I've heard so many people say that it tastes nasty that I don't know if I could do that. Ours kept climbing out of the fence and eating my flowers and garden. Yep. Shelly, they won't stay in their pens and they eat what you don't want eaten. On the porch and not in pens. Escape artists. Hey, Susan. No. Susan, why did I say Susan? Hey, Fran. Girl, I have missed you. Oh, there the dog goes. But I tell you. Hey, stop it. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I should have left the door open. Come here. Stop it. You're like a 2-year-old. Goat's milk is good. I'll have to try it. Maybe I would like it because what I mainly want a cow for is the milk. Okay, thank you all. That is valuable information. Now, Fran has goats. Susan, Fran, whatever, as long as I'm not late for supper. I don't know why I said Susan. I guess I got Susan on my brain, but I am so glad that you came in. I've been praying for you, girlfriend. I have issues with milk cow. Why, Shelley's? Because they're so big, or what? I thought about getting a Dexter because they're small enough for me to maneuver. Let's see. She has a nice big bark. I wouldn't come in uninvited. That ain't nothing, Christy. When my girlfriend comes over from across the street, she goes ballistic. I mean, ballistic. And I'm like, she don't let nobody come in the house. She'll even bark at mom until my mom gets in the door, and then she wants all of the lovin's. But she's not like that with other people. Yes, we do. In an electric fence, they stay in it. My stomach has issues with cow's milk. Well, have you tried the A21 or there's a special cow milk that's better for you that people have trouble with. I want a Dexter, but they are expensive. I don't know. 70 farms in Mississippi, they do. Sherry does. She breeds them. I don't know if she still does that or not. She's talking about. She's asked whether or not we want her to start her channel back up, and I'm like, yes. I miss you. Let's see, where was I at? Shelly, if you a really good pen and keep them fed and happy, they probably do better. I don't know. Hey, Barb. Now, I will tell you, Wilma has not had any problems with her goats getting out, but she's only got 2 of them, and A2 milk. Yes, that's it, Barb. Thank you. I just don't drink milk. I don't want to buy from the store anyways. I want to produce whatever I need without outside resources. Yeah, Shelly, and I'll tell you something. I've been told that cows that are on grass and it's your own grass and don't have all the crazy stuff in the grass, that they do much better with the milk and people are able to tolerate it better. So it may be like, I couldn't eat pork for years and years. I couldn't eat pork. And I think it's because of all the antibiotics that they feed them, because I'm allergic to penicillin. And sulfur and all kinds of antibiotics that I'm allergic to. So, that being said, maybe it's something like that that's bothering you. One of Cindy's nurses said, "Oh, you can leave the dogs loose." I told her if I did, she would be unable to touch her. Yep. We have 3 strands of electric wire and some Premier 1 fencing. Cool. So, Fran, I haven't had a chance to talk to you. How is the house business? Are you still in the same place, or are you going to look somewhere else, or what are you doing? Or can you even say? I want a barnyard like the Stivers, but without the mini horse. That would be cool. I wouldn't do the mini horse either. Now, David does want horses. We both love. Oh, landlord funded. Oh, praise the Lord. That is awesome. I'm so happy for you. Yep, they are good to escaping, and some flowers. What happened? You take your message back, girlfriend? Ugh. I think she went back in the bedroom again. Hee hee. I am so happy for you, Farian. That is so cool. Just make sure you keep every single receipt. Every single receipt. I'm just like, my trust in people is really hard nowadays. What happened, Linda? You took your message back. Is it not something you wanted to say? I cannot justify having a horse because it would cost more to feed it than resources I could gain from it. True. And we would have to have a big, big, big acreage to be able to have horses because we couldn't afford to feed them otherwise. They'd have to have a lot of food. Yes, they eat your pretty flowers, and some are toxic to them. They have a high butter fat, and those who cannot drink cow's milk can drink goat's milk. Cool. Hey, Linda. That's all right, honey. Stivers are so sweet. She paid for Blue Cup Club cups for them both last night. Aw. Paid more than I asked. Oh, that's super cool. But oh, I would love to have one. Yes, I'm gonna tell you, when I was a kid, I did a lot of horseback riding. Of course, we didn't have horses. I had girlfriends who had horses, and I rode theirs. And I had a girlfriend that her mother they had horses, and so they would give people like a couple bucks to let us ride their horses while we were out there at the barn. So they rented them. See, I am with you, Shelley. I feed livestock now. These days of having a high pet food bill is over. Yeah, if I didn't have the dog for protection, she wouldn't be here. 6 acres. Do you milk the goats by hand or have a machine? She doesn't milk them. I don't think she milks them at all, do you, Linda? I miss our horses, but hubby and I both have back issues, so we wouldn't be able to ride them anyway. I think that You can, I could, if I wanted to go horseback riding, there's a place here in Port St. John that I can hire him, but it's expensive. It's expensive to ride horseback ride. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how much quails eat. Girl, what are you talking about? My quails don't eat that much. Quails, if you don't have the right type of feeding bin, they can throw food. And they do go through a lot of food that way. I have one pony that I can drive. I have plenty pasture and hay ground. Cool. I love horses. I really do. I don't get to ride a horse until I was 15. I didn't know anyone with one until then. Well, David really wanted. His dreams always been to breed racehorses. His uncle did that, and that's his experience. So he gets the highest protein, and the other layer stuff he mixes it. That's good. Christy, I don't milk them. Let the babies nurse 8 to 12 weeks if they have not been adopted. Healthier kids that way. Yep. I have more dogs than I can afford, but once I have one, I keep them until in them to old age. I agree with that, Christy. In fact, I probably would have gotten rid of her when she was about a year old because she was a little brat now. She turned on me and she turned on the kid, Ashley. So she about found herself a new home. But then I realized it was because she had gone into heat and Ashley, their cycles ran together. So that's not a good thing. But now that she's gone, Ashley's gone and the dog's totally different. Even when Ashley comes, the dog's like all over her, loving her and everything. So it's like, I don't know. I guess it's like siblings, Dogs and kids can be like siblings, I think. I'm like that, but with cats. Christy. Sorry, autocorrect had messed with my message. Had to rewrite it. Oh, okay. I was just wondering what was up with that. So does anybody have any special prayer requests? Yeah, dogs do get jealous. And so do kids. Now, if the turn, that's another thing. I had to put down an old dog who went for my granddaughter. Well, I can understand that. I've done that to roosters. And get this. Okay, y'all know how much I love that white rooster that had the red in it. Well, there's another white rooster out there that I thought was a hen. All of a sudden, I caught it mating one of my other chicks, and so now I've got two roosters. One that just showed up here, and this one, and it started crowing. So we had to put a thing around its neck. So now we got to decide, okay, we're going to keep that big, huge, beautiful one that showed up, Or what are we going to do? Still having back issues. I will definitely do that, Fran. How's the fibromyalgia? Is it acting up too with this weather change? My grandgirl told me she is going to be a crazy cat lady when she grows up. That's too funny. So now one rooster will be supper. I hope so. I think I'm going to keep the new one because I have not seen the old one, the one that just showed up. I have not seen him trying to mate anybody. So, and I'm hoping to get some new blood in the lines. What is her name? Holly is supposed to send me um, some eggs. She's got some Polish chickens and stuff, and I might just go and buy some while I'm in Kentucky this time because I really want another Polish chicken. I tell you, I bawled like a baby whenever I could not find Princess. It broke my heart, and the kids were a little upset too. When Laura was on the video, I was videoing, and she says, "Princess is dead" to Lance. I'm like, oh. Let's see. Don't know, been having issues, so not sure what's going on. We have ended up with 4 roosters again, so 3 will be supper soon, or actually soup. Off to freezer camp. Yep. My youngest daughter is due to have a baby this week. You are baby the week that I'm here. Oh my goodness gracious. That is so cool. There's always one chicken I get real attached to. Oh no, Kathy didn't know something happened to Princess. Sorry to hear that. Miss Kathy. Yeah. When I came back from Kentucky, my chickens were still free ranging in my backyard. And I had heard some ruckus in the middle of the night a couple of times. And because I was so sick, I mean, I'm honest. I'll be honest with you. I was so sick. I didn't know what was going, whether I was coming or going. And and the only thing we caught in the trap was a cat. So I don't know. I don't know if it was the cat getting them or what. But um, it it got 6 chickens, I think. It got my oldest one too, and that broke my heart too. But um, and Charlotte was old. She, it was close to time. She may not have lived much longer. She was one of my oldest chickens, and so I don't know. But it got Charlotte. It got my white rooster that I love so much, and it got 2 of the silkies, the Polish chicken, and one other one. I don't remember what the other one was. Maybe no. I thought it got Buttercup, but I think she's still out there. that's part of living on a farm. If it's not if it's not if it's not cats, it's possums, it's um raccoons or hawks. Y'all might have seen the hawk sitting up on the wire the other day on my video. I literally got the water hose and squirted it so it would get out of here. And it hasn't been back since I squirted it. But I think it realizes too, nobody is walking around, so it can't. Let's see. Yes, Shelly, 14, number 14. Yeah, I only got 7, and 8 is on the way. And that's probably what I'll get, unless Ashley has more. Do they know if it's a boy or girl yet, Teresa? That's amazing. Oh no, I'm sorry. Boy, Christy. It's a boy. I have to get busy, Kathy. I will leave this running for support. All right, I love you. Thank you. It was good to see you again, Teresa. Out of my mother's 5 kids, she ended up with only 6 grandkids. Wow. Well, let's see, my mom got 4, 7, 8 my mom got 8 grandchildren out of 3. And I don't know how many. Let's see. For my dad, there's us 3 girls plus 2 more girls. So it's 5, and then my brother, that's 6. Out of his 6 children, he's got 8, and I don't know if Heidi has any kids. His oldest daughter. I don't know if she's even got kids or not, but his other 2 children don't have any children. Let's see, where was I at? The hawks stay away from Dakota is in the yard with the chickens, but can't leave him out all the time because of the crazy neighbor. Yeah. I bet you're glad to get away from that woman soon, huh? I can't type. That's all right. That's why Teresa and Lee's 14 is such a blessing. Yeah. Very true. Now, I don't know. My Becky says she's finished, I think. This is her 3rd child, and there's 7 years between. I think they said there's 7 years between Lance and. I didn't realize Lance was 7. I guess so. He's in school. What are you thinking, Kathy? I think once the baby's born, there'll be 7 years. I don't know. I can't keep up with it. But that's a long time between the last baby and this one. And it's like starting all over again. So now, my Ashley, she's just starting. She said their thoughts are to wait until there's at least a year or 2 between the 2 of them, and a couple of years between the 2 of them, and that would give her body chance to recover too. I have 3. My slightly older brother had 2, and my brother older than him had 1. Wow. She hasn't bothered me lately, but never know when she will go nuts. I think maybe she goes off her medication or something. Probably. Yeah. My girlfriend's got a neighbor who says to her 1 minute, "I your best friend, I your best friend," and the next minute, "I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you," and she's off her deep end, but she's I think she said she's bipolar or something, and she's a little Asian lady and just as nasty as can be. I'm like, I don't know how you deal with that. My oldest brother and my youngest brother have no children. Yeah, these are my two youngest siblings, and they have no children. My sister Ruth is my mom and my dad's youngest, and she's got two children. And she called me when she was thinking about children because her husband had children, and they didn't know if they really wanted to have any children. And she said, she asked me, she said, "Do you ever regret having children?" I said, "No, I am so thrilled that I have children. They're a blessing to me. I love having children." She said, "Well, I don't know. I'm so scared that I'll resent having kids after I have them, you know?" And she's a total different person than I am. So, and I helped raise her. She was the baby of the family, so I always had to babysit her and boss her around, tell her what to do. Uh, and there's only like 3 or 4 years between us. 10 years between my oldest sister and me. My middle sister is 7 years older than me. Wow. My oldest brother and my youngest brother have no children. I'm glad we live away from close by neighbors. My mother's name was Ruth. Aw, that's my sister's name. Now, I'll tell you, this is really weird. David and I had grown children, and then I adopted Ashley, and my oldest was born in 81, and Ashley was born in 2001. She could have been her child. So, and I believe Becky was 17 whenever I adopted Ashley. She might have been 18. She was born in 85. I can't do the math in my head anymore. Not when I'm trying to talk at the same time. Have you watched Sharon Homestead before? I think that's how it's spelled. They are having serious problems with a neighbor and need prayer. All right. I've never heard of them, Christy. I don't think. Now, I will say, there are channels that I'm subscribed to that I don't watch. I don't have time to watch everybody. I've got thousands of channels that I'm subscribed to. And I think that's why YouTube goes through and bounces people out sometimes. I would definitely keep their I'm so blessed now. I'm telling you, it's so quiet other than the, riffraff around. But the neighbors, I'm so blessed. Now, there is some brand new neighbors that moved in not across the street, but one more down, that are getting a little rowdy, but it's not all the time, so it is what it is. One of my dogs is named Ruthie. Ruth Ann. Ruth was grandmother and mother's middle name. Yeah, my sister's name's Ruth Ann, and I call her Ruthie or Rufus, or I don't know how we ended up naming her or nicknaming her Rufus, but it's kind of funny. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time that we've had. Thank you that old friends come in and make our day. Thank you that Fran was here and she's got some back problems. She needs to be taken care of, Lord. Lift her up and heal her back and make her feel better, Lord. I know a lot of people in here have back problems, so everybody's back, please make their back feel much better, including mine, Lord. And Lord, please remove the lien from Patty's bank. Let them forgive this or figure out what's going on with it. It's just craziness that she's got to deal with all this stuff. I just don't understand all that. I'm so thankful that my mom and dad had wills and they were taking care of all this stuff. And Lord, I pray, Lord, that you lift up the Sharon Homestead, and take care of that problem with the neighbor. Let them find a happy medium so they can be happy neighbors and not have problems with one another, Lord. And thank you, Lord, for all that you do for us. Thank you that you are helping us with our depression and our sorrows, Lord. I know we've had so many of them lately. Thank you that we are able to get things accomplished, Lord. This is a great time of the year for everyone to get those chores done that they don't get to do during harvest season and all that kind of stuff, Lord. And Lord, just thank you for all that you do for us. I pray, Lord, that we can hopefully get a deer this year, if it be your will. We need to fill that freezer and fill those jars. And thank you, Lord, for all that you put in our tracks, all the wonderful things that I've learned foraging from Teresa, and I'm just so excited about the foraging. Continue to gain us in knowledge and foraging, Lord. Thank you that I have super good friends that are on here and that need things, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you lift them up. I know that not everybody said their prayer requests, and I know there's some that aren't on here. I know that Glenn's been having some troubles with his back too, Lord, and in the past. So pray, Lord, that you lift him up. And same with Carol. I know she's had a lot of problems, especially with the difference in barometric pressure and everything going crazy for us. And just thank you, Lord, for taking good care of us. Continue to lift us up and keep us safe, Lord. I ask these things in your name, Jesus. Amen. Yeah, Rufus. And that is a dog name. That is too funny. You're welcome, Fran. I'm glad that I'm glad things are working out for you, honey. And I do hope and pray that your back gets better. I've been praying for you. I don't know, you've been on my mind a lot. And by the way, I gotta tell you, those are the best doggone lima beans I've ever tasted. I have eaten a lot of them lately, and they are delicious. In fact, I'm going to go out there and tapanzi today. I'm going to go out there and see if I can harvest some more of them. Now, I got a question for you, Fran. Do you harvest them? I mean, I've been harvesting green, and I got some that are already dried too, because, I missed some and they tried to dry on me. And how long do they last when they're dry, or do you keep them dried? They're good. Glad you are able to get them. And they're not hard to shell either. Oh, I mean, I can't type. I love limas too. And I love butter beans, but I can't get butter beans like we got when I was a kid. And I don't know what the difference is. But I cannot find them great big delicious butter beans like we got when I was a kid. I'm going to plant as many as I can this coming year. They're growing right now. Now, okay, Fran, I need to ask you, when can't you grow them? Are they cold hardy or not? I've never done anything with the dried ones ever other than planting, but I'm sure they would cook up well. I just thought if I let them dry, that they would be great for, because I buy dried limas to cook. I know the butter beans were big. My grandparents grew. Yeah. Yes, what we grew up with was speckled butter beans, and you can't find them anymore. Ours was white. God, my nose is itching off. I got some speckled butter beans because I recognized them from my childhood. Wow, that would be awesome, Shelly. I hope you're growing a lot of them. Yeah, where did you find them, Shelly? It's so funny. I was in Ace Hardware today and getting some screws to put up that thing, and they had a ton of seeds there. And I don't know what company it was. It was a total different looking package than I've ever seen. I can only grow Christmas limas in the heat. Okay. I wonder if they'll die off whenever it gets cold. And I'm telling you, that stalk is every bit as big around as a dime. Ah, they got a package from Deep South Homestead Etsy store. I got some Christmas lima seeds, but haven't planted any yet. Well, I'm going to tell you, Christy, they are delicious. And what's really funny is I didn't know whether they would turn like a different color, or if they would stay purple, or how they would do. But they're not really that vibrant. In fact, I pulled one off of the plant to show my neighbor, and see, they're a little bit more vibrant. They're a little bit more purple, but the dried seeds are much, much more purple. So, and that's my Becky. Anyways, they turn like the color of them was kind of like a grayish purple color when they were cooked, and they were just absolutely delicious both times. I've cooked them twice now. I have gotten so many seeds from what's grown this year. They are growing again right now, which would make the third harvest of them. Cool. I buy a lot of seeds at the farmer's co-op, can get more for the price. I grew a purple sweet pepper this year. Oh my gosh, it's delicious. Wow. I grew those this year and saved seeds for next year. I'm not buying any seeds for a while. I don't blame you. And Linda, I'm telling you, I love, love, love those squash that you got. I'm telling you, I can't wait to plant those seeds. I am so thrilled. I'm going to plant them and try to get them to grow because they were delicious. But anyways, guys, I've been on here an hour and a half, so I'm going to call it a day. Thank you, everybody, for coming in, and y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. I'll be back on here Wednesday night, and then you'll see me on Teresa's Live. I'll be over there on Thursday afternoon and Friday evening. So, oh, and don't forget now, Patty hasn't come in on here today, but Southern Blessed is doing a thing Tuesday, so I'm going on there too. So you guys have a great week. I think that's the lives that I'm going to be visiting. So it's awesome to see everybody, and I'll catch you next time. Love you. Bye.